Good afternoon and welcome again to Orphan Car Garage YouTube. It's early September here in Abington, Massachusetts, which is where we are located, our world headquarters. And summer is still hanging on, but we're not going to complain, especially when it comes time to show you a car like we have here today. Today I'm going to show you a late model Orphan. And this is a true Orphan from 2008, the Pontiac Motor Division. What we have here in front of us is a 2008 Pontiac Solstice Roadster. Not just any Solstice, this is a Solstice GXP. And those three letters mean a lot. This is a 2008 vehicle, like I said. Pontiac started building the Solstice alongside its cousin, the Saturn Sky, in mid-2005 as a 2006 model year. They were built at their own plant in Wilmington, Delaware. And I believe there was also another model of this car sold in Europe under the Opel brand, but the name of it escapes me at the moment. The Solstice was probably a direct hit against the little Japanese company called Mazda with their Miata or MX-5 model. And I think they hit it out of the park with this design and the Saturn Sky as well. I think that's a sharp looking vehicle. These cars have really gained a lot of interest of late. They are definitely considered a future collector vehicle. And the one collectors are going to look for is this one, the GXP model. Again, this is a 2008. The GXP was introduced in 2007. And the GXP gave you 260 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of under 6 seconds. Under 6 seconds. And let me tell you folks, it's true. I won't tell you how I know it's true, but it's true. This GXP also added traction control, a limited slip differential, anti-lock brakes, and those really cool 18-inch wheels. So this is a really nice package, an Orphan that you could drive every day in today's roads and today's driving habits. And yet you want to preserve this car and take care of it because it's absolutely going to be a future collectible. When this car was introduced in 2005 as a 2006 model, prior to the GXP even, just the base, I think it was a 2.4 liter naturally aspirated engine. Even that car was a hit. Pontiac dealers took over 7,000 orders for this vehicle in just the first 10 days of its introduction. Pontiac figured they'd sell about 7,000 of these vehicles annually. They sold 7,000 the first 10 days. So obviously they had to revamp their production schedule, and they upped their production. And these cars were a hit in 2006. They sold a lot of them. Don't know the exact numbers in 2006. I know that in 2008, the year this car was built, they sold 10,739. I want to say in 2006 they sold closer to 20,000 of them. So by 2008, most people that wanted one had gotten one. The good thing is with 2008, you could get this GXP turbo. And yes, this is a turbo 4-cylinder engine. This particular car only has 38,000, or just over 38,000 original miles. It's triple black, as you can see, gleaming black paint that we had reconditioned. Absolutely gorgeous. Cannot really find any flaws in the paint whatsoever. No nicks or scratches. Car has obviously been meticulously cared for, and the interior as well has a leather thickly bolstered interior with those cool GXP designs in the backrest. Seats are in great shape. Those little things you see in the front of the seats are actually little map pockets for the driver and the passenger. This car is equipped with an automatic transmission. It has the upgraded sound system with a 6-disc CD changer, which was very popular in 2008. Car also, of course, has air conditioning, cruise control, tilt steering column, power windows and locks. Everything that you'd expect from a fully loaded car in 2008. There is some storage available inside. This compartment opens up for some smaller storage, and there is a cup holder here, cleverly disguised just to the back of the console. Beautifully running car, recently serviced, really needs nothing but a capable driver slash collector. This car really needs to be preserved. I feel like putting it on mothballs myself. It's such a unique vehicle. Again, this car started production in 2005 as a 2006 model. And in 2009, 3 short years later, General Motors announced the discontinuation of the Pontiac motor division, which is a sad day in history. So this car's last production year was 2009, although I guess there was a few 2010s actually built. I think about 20 2010s were actually built before Pontiac finally shut its doors very early in 2010. Little side note, little fun side note on this car. The newly reintroduced DeLorean Motor Company, yes, DeLorean, made a comeback. Not with its former president, of course, but the DeLorean Motor Company is back with us now, and you can look that up online. They're designing cars again. They was actually in talks with General Motors and taking over this car and the Wilmington, Delaware plant where this car was built. DeLorean was actually going to relabel this car as theirs. Too bad that didn't happen. That would have been really cool. But the last minute, I guess Fisker made a bigger bid for the Wilmington, Delaware plant to build their new electric car. So this never came to fruition. But because of that, we've got here a true orphan, limited production car, a car that you want to hold on to, probably better than the stock market these days in investment quality, investment wise. So you're asking yourself, Bees Orphan Car Garage, he's going to be selling this car, of course, for less than what most other people are. And this car is no different. We do that. We keep it fair. We keep it fair. You don't take my word for it. Look around, see what these cars are getting at auction and so forth. 38,000 original miles, GXP, triple black, ding, ding, ding. We're asking a very reasonable $14,900 for this piece of Americana that will ultimately be worth quite a bit more than that. This is a car that you can hand down to your children and their children. This car should outlast all of us. $14,900, Orphan Car Garage pricing. Give me a call, 508-954-8090. Check me out on the web, orphancargarage.com. Subscribe down below, hit that button down below and subscribe to me here on YouTube. All our cool stuff ends up on YouTube. But I'll be honest, sometimes the stuff sells before it makes it onto YouTube. So you definitely want to check out the website, find me on Facebook. All the new arrivals usually land on Facebook before anything. So people that follow me on Facebook can sometimes get first dibs. But Facebook, website, YouTube. Don't miss out. Give me a call, 508-954-8090. This American Roadster will not last.